Hello, everyone. How are you? How do I want to do this? Do I want to face it the other way? Trying to get my desk together. Still unpacking. You know how it is. But yeah, I think I like this better. How's everyone doing? I'm pretty excited about this live because I just wanted to share some good energy with you guys. I'm feeling pretty high vibe right now. You know, I love to go live when I feel high vibe. I just feel like it sets the energy and the pace for everyone else's day as well. And I think that just as negative energy is contagious, so is positive energy. So we're going to go ahead and share some positive energy with each other. I just got this singing bowl recently. I think it was only $15. And I love it. Zane loves it. And it just sounds amazing. Oh my goodness. Hey, Georgiana. I'll call you Gigi. I said I was going to call you Gigi because I know I'm just going to keep saying your name wrong. But isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. It's just so perfect. That's such a perfect sound. I just saw 111 too. Hi, Naya. How are you? So I was just sitting here doing like my plans for the week because I'm trying to get more organized with Lina Nas X. Georgiana, I said it right. Yay! Now I know your name. Now I'm official. I am as official as it gets in this moment. Love it. I'm really happy about that actually. Georgiana. Oh, I love that name. Gigiana. All right, so let's see. What are our positive affirmations? Fine. How are you? Sending you guys positive vibes in here. Yes, I love the positive vibes. Wow. So we got I am blessed. I am blessed. That's the positive vibe. That will work. However, I like that sound a lot. And I really do think that we're extremely powerful. We are. It's like we can take over the world. I mean, have you ever just been going through your day and then you feel so happy and so blessed and you feel like you can do anything? You're like, wow, I am like at the pinnacle of my day. I feel amazing. I feel like I can conquer anything. I've got these goals now and set in my life that I want to complete and that I want to do. And then you feel like you can do them. I think that having high vibes, just a suggestion of a name if you want. Georgiana. Okay. But yeah, I think that as long as you realize how blessed you really are and stop focusing so much on the things that you lack and you start seeing things as, stop saying that I don't have it and start saying I'm working towards it. I'm getting it. And it's written in my fate. Like, I deserve this. I've earned this with all of my hard work. I think that's how we have to see things instead of feeling the lack. We have to see things as, life is not over. I still have a chance to get what I want and I desire in life. That job that I want, that I got denied 3 times for, I'm applying again. I mean, who says that I can't apply again? Unless they block you and like they have you arrested or something. I don't know. But I think it's very rare that happens. I mean, there's even movies out there about scientists or, it kept showing up at studios or it kept showing up at buildings because they knew in their heart that they belonged there and they made themselves belong there. So make yourself fit where you want to fit, That's the message. So fit where you want to fit. Act as if, okay? Wow, I love that. I didn't even think that this was going to go there, but I'm getting it. I think that my guides constantly speak through me, and I watch these live sometimes in my videos sometimes, and I don't remember what I said, but when I watch them, I'm like, I needed that message probably more than anybody else needed that message that I was speaking to. And it's crazy, but I always ask my guides to speak through me. Ask that you guys as guides speak to me as well. And it's such a powerful message. When you feel high vibrational, you discover so many things, and it doesn't always take meditation. I have not meditated today. Actually, I haven't really meditated all week, maybe like 3 times so far since Sunday. But sometimes I do it multiple times a day because I have anxiety. The full moon, that was just like 2-3 days ago, had me out of control. I was so emotional. I was triggered. I was like, I need to get my ish together, okay? And I'm glad I got the singing bowl because it just so simply relaxes my mind. I just got it today. And guys, I didn't realize how psychic I was. Like, I know I always say this, but I didn't realize how psychic I was that every day before that day, like that night before, I have a dream of what the next day is going to be like. It's crazy. Like last night, I had a dream that our package was going to come in. It was going to have a singing bowl, was going to have my flat iron, was going to have, my cases for my plants, like the basket cases for my plants and everything. And I knew it was coming in. So I woke up in the morning. I was like, our package is coming in. It's not supposed to be here for another week, but it's coming in. I know it's coming in for a fact. And I see this guy walking around with this big package. And I'm like, that's our package. And then he goes to the door and it's literally our package. Our package was not supposed to be here for another week. But I had a dream about it last night. And I was like, feel me? But lately my dreams have been crazy. Like, it's been so weird. Day before yesterday, I had a dream that I had money coming to me in April. I even remember the dates. See, those are signs. It says, please wait while you guys can still hear me. Let me see on my iPad. But y'all, time is getting crazy. We are really falling into our alignment, and it is a beautiful thing. Whew. Hey, Deirdre. That sounds stupid. That's funny. Let's see. I want to see the chat in live motion. Oh, yeah, this is perfect. So, yeah, like I was saying, high vibe will bring you more and more blessings. Deirdre. Okay. Thank you. That makes it so much easier for me. I try to learn all of you guys' names because I really do feel like you're family. And you don't go to a family reunion mispronouncing your family's name, you know. I mean, not your immediate family. And I feel like y'all are my, like, immediate family. Y'all more immediate than my immediate family, okay? But, yeah, let's see what else our affirmations are. So those of you who just got in here, it's I am blessed and I am powerful. So we got I am resourceful. So using all of the capabilities that you have right now to make what you want to happen, which goes hand in hand with what I was just saying. And it's saying act as if. Like if you want to be a professional ball player, are you balling every day? Like, are you practicing? Have you looked for a coach? You know, how are you preparing to do these things without saying I'm just preparing all the time? Like, how are you actually actively preparing, like practicing and putting yourself in situations where you can meet like-minded people? If you want to be a lawyer, are you studying law? Like, come on, y'all. You got to make sure that you're actually doing these things, putting yourself in positions and researching. And this is for me too. Like I have to put myself in situations where I'm with like-minded people. And sometimes I need that message. And sometimes I need someone to tell me that. Like my husband is always like, if something is stressing you out, then you're doing it wrong. Like something that you love. If something that you love is stressing you out, you're doing it wrong. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right, because I love it. Why am I making it so stressful? Like, I think sometimes we think that life isn't supposed to go so right. So we kind of put ourselves in situations to fail, but life is supposed to be right. Life is supposed to fit like a glove. Life is supposed to be chill, relaxing, happy. It's supposed to be a great experience. So we have to put ourselves in situations where we can have a great experience and we can be chilled out and mellowed out and loving life. Helga, how are you? Our other one is I am innovative. These two are basically the same thing, and it's so weird because every time I get one, I always get the other. So I am resourceful and I am innovative. So being able to use the resources that you have around you and creating an environment where you can succeed, or creating the things that you need to succeed with the things that you already have in your life, okay? And then I follow my heart. Follow your heart, guys. We are meant to have a happy life, a fulfilled life. So follow your heart. Stop thinking because your parents told you have to be a doctor that you have to be a doctor. Like, what do you want? And this is the craziest question. I almost hate this question sometimes because I'm like, I don't know. That's a problem. But sometimes I will be asked, what do you want? My guys will ask me too. What do you want? And if you can't answer that question, you need to first ask yourself, what do you like? What do you love? And then you'll start to see what you want in life. I keep seeing 1010 today. That's funny. And I do not stand alone. You are supported. Your guides are with you. I mean, you got me. I'm supporting you. If any of you guys ever need to contact me, you can get on my website, linamysticoracle.com, and go to, it's like letters to Lina Mystic. You can click on that on my website and then write directly to me. It goes straight to my email. Or you can email me, linamystic1@gmail.com. But I support you guys, and I'm always trying to send good vibes to you guys. Anytime I feel anything, I'm like, oh, please send good vibes to this person. And I think about you guys regularly. Like, you guys really are my family. You're my friends. And I genuinely care. Like, I really do. Like, I'm one of those YouTubers that genuinely care. The love you is very sincere. In fact, I only say love you to people that I'm actually sending love to. That is so nice. Thank you. We love you. Yeah, I really do love you guys. I really do. Like, you guys have no idea. I'm always thinking about you guys. The other day, Valente's not in here, but he'll probably rewatch this video. And I was in Barnes & Noble. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. And I saw this tarot deck for Thoth. And I was like, oh my God, Valente would love this. I got to tell him about it. Like, I really be thinking about y'all. And I try to keep in mind your personalities and the things that you like, the things that you would like. I genuinely care. So if you guys ever need someone to talk to, if you are in a bad mindset, one that you can't really get out of, feel free to send me a message. Feel free to comment on a video. Let me know. And I'll respond back to you. I respond to pretty much everyone who messages me. There was just this one person who was spamming me all the time, and I was like, this is stressing me out. Like, it's draining me. But as long as you're not like spamming me, then that's okay. But if you need someone to talk to and you don't feel like you have anyone, you can always reach out to me. Yeah, I'm always here for you guys. Whew. And I am intuitive. That is the last affirmation we have. I am intuitive. We sure are. So we really know, what we want deep down. It's just time for us to enter into ourselves and ask ourselves, what do we want? What do we love? What do we like? What do we enjoy? Let's see what tarot cards we get today. I'm trying to pick a deck. I just love the fairy deck so much, but I'm trying to take a step away from it. Since there was just a full moon, let's pick from Moonology. Let's see what we get in here. I'm so glad the internet is working effectively because last time that video was trash. I did upload it though because I didn't know if anybody else needed that message. Ooh, I'm liking these cards already. Wow. Okay, so overall, these cards, like, just intuitively, the vibe that I'm getting, and I think it's because of what was that, a worm full moon or something? Libra full moon. Oh, excuse me. With that full moon, I think that it definitely does touch our romantic lives in a certain way. And any blockages that we have with love, loving ourselves, loving even money or material things, and acknowledging if it's a toxic relationship or if it's healthy, So we are entering a place since this full moon where we are questioning our values and, any blockages that we might have. And I think some of us, we think that money is a bad thing or a negative thing because we were taught that. Or because, people say all the time, money is the root of all evil. Like, is it, or is it people who value money at a certain platform as they shouldn't be, And I think it's more like, it's the people. It's not, money is not the root of all evil. It's in a transferable energy more so. It's a piece of energy, and you can turn it into something good or you can turn it into something bad. It's just a piece of energy that you can put into it. That's it. That's what money is. So a lot of us have to change our mindsets with money because it is keeping us from achieving the amount of income that we want. All right, so a new romantic cycle begins. This is good news because this says that you will be loving yourself more. If you are in a relationship, your relationship will be healthier. You're just going to overall be healthier when it comes to love. And we're breaking down those barriers because we're realizing that, you know, our parents never hugged us or something. Like, my parents didn't hug me. Maybe that's why I don't like hugs. Like, let me reevaluate that. Is that how I want to live my life? Because my partner doesn't think that I love them because I don't accept hugs, but it's just I'm not used to them. Do I want to be used to it? Like, asking yourself those proper questions so that you can break down those barriers and say, you know, what do I envision receiving love like? What does receiving love look like to me? Like, when I think of what I want, what does it look like? You know, asking yourself those questions. When I think of money, how do I look at money? How do I look at money? How do I view money? Wow, I remember when I was younger, people used to always say money is the root of all evil. How can I change the narrative? Maybe I can start donating to students who are in school and you know, people who need money, and giving money to people who are homeless so that I can see that money does good, you know? Those are a few things that you could do. Naya says, right, my boyfriend told me he's ready to marry me. That was last night. Ah, that is so sweet. Oh my goodness. It's just like when they look in your eyes and they're just like, I love how passionate they are about this. Like, sometimes it's you're talking about something that you're passionate about and they're like, I want to marry you. Apparently, I interrupted my husband when he was about to propose the first time. I guess he had a ring for a couple of years before he proposed, and I interrupted him because I said something like, yeah, you know, when it comes to marriage, I want, you know, whoever's gonna propose to me to ask my stepfather first or whatever, and I interrupted him. But it is always that moment where they hear you talking about something you're passionate about, or where you guys are just intimately connecting, and not just like just sex or anything, but just intimately connecting. And that moment is gorgeous. You should write it down or like record how you feel, because it's just beautiful reflecting on that moment. It's like, wow, like, this is gonna be awesome. This is awesome. And now we've lived together for like 30 years, been married for like 30 years, and blah blah blah. It's really nice to reflect on that. That's funny that you kind of said that, because the next card I was about to pick up is a fiery climax approaches. And I feel like that has to do with a lot of us, especially with love. Like, love, like, I feel like love is everything. Everything is love. Everything is energy. Like, that's literally the root of everything, I feel like. Like, even when people hate people, I feel like it starts from passion. Like, they're passionate about something, you know? You were like, damn, where are the cameras? You know, it would be crazy if we were on a reality show and like everybody on the show knew he was about to propose, and then I just shut it down. Like, wouldn't that be wild? That would be really wild. Damn. But yeah, fiery climax approaches. I see a lot of us that are in here getting jobs that we applied for, getting money that we applied for. If you file for unemployment, you getting messages back and you hearing back about it. People finally moving to places that they wanted to move to, and people getting those emails back that they've been waiting on, and people, you know, who auditioned for things getting that job. This is the type of energy that I'm feeling right now, and the type of energy that I want to share with you guys. Naya says, yes, I agree. LOL, you so silly. Woo. So the next thing is, don't let your past hold you back in a time for healing. Those of us who are holding on to past relationships and having fear with the relationships that are coming into our lives and that are now in our life, it's time for you to stop comparing, that's the word, comparing these people to the new people in your life. Deirdre said, I just got a new job. See, I'm telling you, people are about to start really moving forward in their lives. Congratulations so much, Deirdre. I'm very, very happy for you. I feel like it's probably going to be more fitting for you than what you had previously. And I don't know if this is a promotion type of thing for you, but I do feel like you might promote very quickly, or you'll get like a management position in this career. And you said, yep, thanks. Yeah, I feel like you'll move on up. You are definitely a leader. Like the energy that I feel from you is leader, sometimes quiet but can be loud. Like it's like the best of both. It's kind of like this Libra thing or Gemini thing where you have these two sides. And I don't know if you're like a rising Gemini or Libra or something, but I do see these two sides of you, and how important it is for you to do your best. You said I wasn't treated nice in my other job. You said Leo. Okay, so you're a Leo. I wonder what your rising sign is then. Because I do feel this Libra, Cancer cusp. Maybe that's why, because you have the Leo and the Cancer. But Leos and Cancers are very similar to me a lot of the time. July 23rd. Aww. My anniversary is on the 25th, and my son's birthday is the 26th of July. Oh, yeah, I do feel like this job you'll be probably a lot more outspoken, which is why you'll get promoted or move up the ladder quicker than your other job. And it's all about boundaries. That's another thing. I think that when someone says something without boundaries for the first time, and then they see you kind of just brush it off and you didn't say anything back to them, they start doing it over and over again. And you're like, you need to chill, because you don't want to see the other side of me. You don't want to see the crazy side of me. I'm crazy. Like, but then it's like you don't want to lose your job too a lot of the times. But if you're in a job and you can't speak up, that job is not for you. It's not for you. That's why when I started working my last job, oh my God, I haven't worked for anybody in a long time. But when I had my last job, I was always outspoken. Like my boss joned on me. I was like, I know you ain't talking with that dirty hat on. Like don't talk about me. He was talking about my jeans or something being ripped. I was like, you look dirty with that hat on. And people were like, I was like, look, you got to let them know that you got the same energy that they can give, but you don't have to stoop all the way down to their level. Like I did a little bit too much, but let them know that you don't play. Yeah, I didn't care. My boss just laughed, and then every time he would come in, and I could tell we were from the same place because the DMV, we're always joning on people. But yeah, when he was joning on me, I was like, oh, you must not know, I got a mouse, okay? And people will always be like, I can't believe you talk to him like that. I'm like, girl, ain't nothing to be scared of. That old man ain't gonna do nothing to you. I remember one time, one of my coworkers, she was like working with me. She was kind of like my lead. We don't call them managers, we call them leads back then, or where we were. And this guy came in, and she was like sitting up straight and everything. And I was just like, girl, what are you doing? Like, she was like maybe 40, 50 years old. And I was like, what are you doing? And when he came in, I was just like, hi. And she was like, you have to say hi, Mr. blah, blah, blah. And I called him by his first name. I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, he introduced himself with his first name, and that's how I'm going to say hello to him. And she was like, hi, you need to say good afternoon or something like that. I was like, girl, you tripping. You tripping. I ain't doing all that. If I gotta prepare to talk to you, I ain't talking to you. I'm just not doing it. She was doing way too much. She what else did she said something about me needing to stand up when he comes in too. I was like, that man ain't doing nothing for me. So, and then she said he owned the building. I was like, I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna kiss anybody's behind. Like, I don't do that. I don't like that people kiss people's butts because, hi, Valente, I was just talking about you. I don't like that people kiss people's butts because of something that they own or something. Like, we're all people, y'all. Are we doing tarot readings today? Yes, we can. I put in the description that I don't mind answering questions. But Valente, if you go to Barnes and Nobles, I don't know if you have Barnes and Noble. I don't know if you have one in your area. There's some Thoth tarot cards in there. I was thinking about you. I was like, ooh, Valente would love these. You look gorgeous, Lina. Thank you, Georgiana. I think I said it right. So what are your questions? I'm excited to read you guys. And let me know, guys, what animals have you been seeing lately? I worked in the gym for 13 years, 9 managers, all jealous. Girl, ain't the place. Ain't the place for you then. Very interesting. Yes, there were Thoth tarot cards. Valente, what is your question? Talking about something very interesting. I was waiting for you to get in here. But yeah, what animals have you guys been seeing? I saw a raccoon on the lookout, and I've been seeing this black cat almost every day. Bees, spiders. You know what? Let me get my journal. Let me write it down. I will be doing articles on these animals, and you guys can see what they mean. So if I get multiple votes for a certain animal, I will do that one first. So let's write down bees, spiders, horses. I don't really see horses. Ask my guides or the cards if I should move out and live with my friend G. He's straight. I'm gay. Drake Josh vibes. Skunks. I've been smelling skunks lately. You ever smell a skunk and you like, is that me? Because living in Florida, I'm like, it's hot out here. Am I sweating? Am I good? What type of birds have you been seeing? There's plenty of birds. Did you guys like my butterfly video? I really tried to get in depth. All right, so Valente. Let's see. Move out and live with your friend G. He's straight. Okay. And you know for a fact that this guy is straight? Does he feel uncomfortable living with you? Did he ask you to live with him? I see a lot of blank nothing. I don't go out. Valente, ground yourself outside, please. Step outside. Ground yourself. So I'm trying to see. I normally don't answer yes or no questions, but I can probably tell you what it might look like if you moved out and you lived with G, if you would like that. So what would it look like? Ooh, the Queen of Wands is nice. So this already tells me that you'll be a lot more relaxed and more comfortable. You may even do you like cats or something? You may get a pet or something. I see you'll be able to be more witchy around G and more comfortable. Like you won't feel like you have to hide yourself. Eight of Wands says things will be moving quite fast when you live with G, and just I don't know, more peaceful. I feel like you'll move forward in life because you won't have to figure out who you are because you're faking who you are around the people that you live with right now, if you get what I mean. I see you building an altar. Oh, I see a lot of gold. Like your altar will have a lot of gold on it or something. 10 of Cups, happy family. Like you guys will feel like a happy family. You guys will have fun. You guys will laugh a lot. You'll be enjoying a lot of things. You will play like kids is the energy that I'm getting too. Like literally play like kids. I think that this will be really great for you, Valente. I really do see a lot of positive vibes. So let's see what it'll look like if you do not do this. Knight of Swords is telling me that you'll feel like you have to keep fighting to figure out who you are, fighting to be yourself. You know, if you weren't to move out, you would be fighting to be yourself. You will feel like you're constantly going through this never-ending death because you're constantly putting your true self in a grave, almost like you're burying your true self. The World. The world also tells me that G is not your only option. Living with G is not your only option. You have plenty of options where you can move somewhere else. And I know that you're probably like, oh, well, how am I going to afford it? Look at different states that you're drawn to. And honestly, I think that it would be really positive for you to move in with G first, get an idea of what living outside of with your family would be like, and then slowly making steps to live on your own. It's a lot safer sometimes to live with other people First thing you need to do, though, is set boundaries. What are you guys allowed to do? What are you not? That's number one. You want to talk about that. How much is each person paying? No, don't bury your true self. Let it shine. Yes, like I love Valente's energy. I love your energy. I really do. Like, I swear if you were my neighbor, we would be best friends and you would be over here all the time and we would be connecting all the time. And I feel like the fact that you have to hide yourself really freaking sucks because you are absolutely amazing. You're like a rainbow, but like different shades of gray or something. Like, let me explain what I mean by that. You have this dark side of you that is, I know it sounds weird, but it's like beautiful. It's poetic. You have this dark side of you that is poetic. Like, you can see things differently than how other people see them. And that's why I say you're like a rainbow of different color grays. And it's still a bright rainbow. It's just with gray instead. And nothing is yes or no with you. It's not that it's complicated, but it's whatever you want it to be in that day. We already discussed budgets, jobs, and money to hang out. You're doing great then. You guys are discussing those things. I think it will be a lot easier for you to move in with G rather than moving straight out by yourself, because I think you kind of need support. And I think that G will provide you with the support that you're kind of looking for, and a very healthy support. Like I said, create boundaries, discuss boundaries and everything like that, and you should be good. I see it being so great for you considering the Eight of Wands saying you're going to be moving fast and quickly. I love it. And then you've got the Queen of Wands, which is saying I'm going to be relaxed. I'm going to be my true self. I'm going to be feeling like a queen, okay? And then the Ten of Cups says I'm going to have a lot of fun and we're going to be a family, like in a very great way, in a healthy way. Like, this is my family. I look out for this person looks out for me. And that's bomb. I love it. Yeah, I love it. It is a great idea. I think your guides love it as well. I mean, I did ask your guides to be present with me during this reading. So yeah, I see, like I said, I see this different shades of gray rainbow, and it's vibrant. It's weird because you never think of gray as being a vibrant color, but nobody even thinks of it as a color. But you're these, I love it. I love it. I love the energy. He wants to do a lot of things, and I want to do witchy stuff. Do it. Nothing's holding you back. Okay. Thank you for your super chat, Valente. Love you so much. Let's see what everybody else is saying because I was paying attention to your reading. Deidre says, I have been dating a Libra for the past 2 months and he always pulls away. I don't feel it's another woman. Is that a question, hun? You said you see birds. I did write down birds, but I wanted to know what type of birds you see. Are they yellow? Are they blue? Are they orange? I don't even know if there's an orange bird. Maybe. Who knows? I've been seeing flamingos, guys. It's weird. Like, I didn't know there were just wild flamingos in Florida. Naya says, could I ask one question? It's one that's been on my mind for 2 years. Yep, go ahead. Ask your questions, guys. You guys can send donations through the description in the description box. Come on, girl. Get it together. You can send it through my description box or you can send it through super chat. Deidre says white and black. Are these like pigeons? Like, do you know what type of bird it is? Are there any obstacles with me living with G? Yeah, of course. There's always going to be obstacles. I don't feel like you guys are always going to agree. I do feel like whatever living room you have, you're going to have to discuss like what you're okay with having in the living room. Like, really try to plan out how you want it to look. What's the vibe that meshes with the both of you? There's always going to be issues when you live with someone else. I feel that one of you is definitely going to be a lot messier and less organized than the other, and that's going to be frustrating. And I feel like it's going to be G who's probably going to be a little bit messier. But I feel like you'll have your quirks too, that G is like, why does everything have to be so perfect? Like, so you guys need to discuss chores, like all of that stuff. This is the same thing as when you move in with anyone. You need to discuss those things when you get a dorm roommate, when you get married and you move in together. You need to discuss all of those things. It's so important because you end up moving in with each other and y'all don't know what roles you're supposed to play. Like, discuss that. If the trash is full, whoever sees it needs to take it out. Like, that's it. Meg says, hi, Lina. You look beautiful. Loving your positive energy today. Thank you. Let's go up. I just see birds, all type of birds. Okay. A hawk and crows. So I did a video and I did a blog on crows. You can look at my website, Deidre, but I haven't done hawks yet. So let me write down hawks. I've been seeing hawks too. That's a good sign. That means that you're very intuitive. So listen to your intuition. Naya says, I wanted to know if I should move out of my living situation. I've been contemplating for 2 years now. Ooh, interesting. I've been contemplating for 2 years now. Naya, is there a lot of yelling? All I hear is like yelling and chaos. Okay, wait. She said, I live with my parents plus brother and his fam, but we have difficulties and I'm ready to move, but would it be a good one? Valente said, I really love your energy too. I feel like you have a purple aura. Just me though. Yeah, it is purple. It's definitely purple and blue. So, Naya, I feel like please let me know, is there a lot of yelling? Like, it's like literally chaotic energy. Yes. Okay, so she confirmed. Yes, there is a lot of yelling. That's a lot for you. Like, I feel like it's really a lot for anybody, but for you being so empathetic, and I feel like, do people always go to you and they're like, you need to tell blah 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 to stop blah blah blah, and you're like, how the heck did I get in the middle of this? Like, why is it my responsibility to take care of this? Like, it's not my responsibility. I think there's a lot of pressure on you. A lot of pressure on you to take care of everyone else's responsibilities. A lot of pressure on you to be this certain person. And as an empath, you feel like it's your responsibility. So to me, yes, the best thing for you to do is to move out, but you need to actively be planning to move out. Of course, this is for anybody. You need to actively be planning to move out. Are you spending money at the thrift store on clothes when you know that you're trying to get an apartment, or when you know you're trying to buy a house? Are you actively working towards building your credit, maybe getting a self card and paying that self card and then, using it as a credit card as well? Zoe's credit has gone up like 40, 50 points because, he got that self card and he's had it maybe about 8 months, 9 months. And that's a lot of points to be upping in 8, 9 months. Naya said, OMG, yes, it is. Yeah, there's a lot of responsibility on you, and it's honestly not fair. When you move out, they'll be able to fix their own problems. They're going to figure it out themselves. So I think that it would be great for you to move out. Naya, I don't know how old you are, but have you thought about maybe going to college and getting in a dorm or something, or moving onto a college, like a college area where the rent is very inexpensive? Also, do you have a job? Like, have you gotten a job that you enjoy maybe, or that you just need to make money for so you can get out of this toxic situation? Because it's so stressful. Like, the energy that I feel is almost anxiety. It's like my heart is beating as soon as I wake up. Like, I just woke up and I already feel like I got 1,000,001 things to do for everybody else before I even think about myself. And someone is trifling. Like, who is it that is trifling? Leaving messages for you to clean up. Just nasty. Who is that? Is that your brother? Like, there's someone who is just not, like, they don't clean up after themselves. I'm 24 and I have 3 kids. Ooh, I hope I ain't talking about your kids. Kids are trifling though. Yo, I got one of my own. He's real trifling. Like, he will eat an apple and spit it out right on the floor. And I'm like, why do I have to clean this up? So, Naya, that's tricky. That's a tricky situation because it's not just you, and you do have kids. I think that maybe you can see if someone is maybe in a similar situation as you. Maybe they have kids as well. Yeah, it's very draining, and OMG, my brother's girlfriend. Ugh, like, come on. If you can have a boyfriend, you can clean up after yourself, girl. Okay? That's nasty. Ew. I don't like when grown people are disgusting. I actually have this monologue that I'm using for acting auditions, and she talks about how trifling her brother is. You said, or maybe my brother. Honestly, at this point, they must be one. So they both trifling, and they need to start cleaning up after themselves. So what I recommend is not doing it. Like, don't clean up after them. Like, just don't do it. And I know that you have kids, but if it's something that you don't need to do, if it's something that's not in the way, it may bother you, it may tick you off. But if it's something that's not in the way, then you don't need to touch it. Like, just leave it alone. Because I've been in situations where I've had to clean up after other people, but I'm like, I don't really need to do that. Like, I don't need to do that. That's their mess that they have to deal with. But yeah, moving out is probably the best thing for you. Do you have any roommate that you could probably move out with? I love how everybody's talking about moving out because that's the energy of this freaking moon. It's like moving out, moving forward, getting away from toxic situations that no longer serve you. Okay, that's the energy of this latest full moon. That's just the energy that I'm intuitively feeling. Some of the videos that I've been seeing about it. Exactly. We have past drama with his girlfriend. And thank you. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, girl. Let me see. So I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be a little stressful because you're gonna have to find a place. With the Eight of Cups, this tells me that you definitely should move out though. I mean, look at this card. This is confirming. Girl, it's time to go. It's time to go. Ew. Is that like dirt underneath my nails? Oh no, it's a piece of paint or something. I'm over here picking at my nails. Yeah, it's paint. I've been painting again. Valente said, just wondering if I should get a cat right now or maybe later ask my guys. Wait, Naya said my boyfriend got a promotion and he's ready to move out the house as well. Do it. Do it. Okay? I'm starting my own business, candle making. Oh my God, girl. I'm hyped. Let me know how your candles are. I was initially thinking about selling candles, but I was like, this ain't for me. Like, it's more like a chill thing for me. I don't want to be making them in bulk. Honestly, if you want the candle making stuff that I got, I might just send it to you. Zoe says your son is being toxic. LOL. Isn't he always trifling? So Valente said, just wondering if I should get a cat right now. No, Valente, don't do it. Don't do it. No, I wouldn't do that. Honestly, sometimes moving out is kind of stressful for a cat or an animal, period, and it's a lot. It's very overwhelming for them because they don't know if you're leaving them. They don't know what's going on. I do want to warn you, Valente. When you do move out, I see someone talking smack. Like, I don't want to say a curse word, but I see someone talking smack about it. Like, you're not ready to do this, and you need to just stay home, save up, blah 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 blah. It's gonna be irritating, but it'll be over quick. It'll be over quick, so don't worry about it. Yeah. So let me see what energy I could get from this cat. Are you getting a black cat? Like, specifically a black cat? I feel like black cats fit you so well. Like a crow and a black cat. I mean, although they would probably be fighting a lot. Like, I wouldn't get a crow and a black cat at the same time. You said yes. Yeah, black cats fit you so well. Valente, Six of Swords, you're moving away from toxicity. Strength, you're learning how to calm yourself, the inner lion within you. And wow. Okay, so when you really get out of this place where you have to hide yourself and you start exposing yourself more, you're going to find a community that you're actually helping to instill peace in. Very similar to kind of what I want to do is help people to find peace within them and around them and just in their world, because we deserve peace. We really do. A lot of us go through so much crap. Like, where's the peace at, So that's why I said I love to get on when I'm high vibrational, because I want to share that vibe with you guys, because it's hard out here, especially for people who've gone through some stuff and going through stuff currently. It's hard out here to stay high vibe. So that is why I want to share that energy with you guys. Valente, you also got, you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self, and that's your true self. Your best self is your true self. That's your higher self. But yeah, Black Cat fits you so well, especially with this moon card. I'm loving it. I'm loving the energy. I am loving the energy. I really think you should embrace that dark side of you. But like, I'm not talking about murdering anybody. Like I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the working on your shadow work and realizing the way that you think and, you know, accepting it. When I say embrace, I'm saying accepting those things. Like, I actually think like this. Do I want to be thinking like this all the time? No, I don't. Let me do something about it. The first way to change things is to accept them. So really embrace that dark side of thinking that you have. Did you guys see the Montaro video by Lil Nas X? What do you mean by dark side? I just explained that. I was saying like the way you think about certain things, like, and sometimes the dark side is the side that's not expressed most often. Like that Montaro video, I think people completely misinterpreted it. Like, it's so crazy because in my head, Georgiana said she saw it. What did you think? Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about it, because I think that it is a really poetic representation. Hey, Jara or Jara. I think that video by Lil Nas X is literally a representation of how people have so many different sides of them. And I think in the beginning of the video, he literally says, we all have these different sides of us, blah, 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 blah. And that's how I started to see the video. I was like, I listened to what he said and let me interpret it. And while I was watching it, I saw that he was like 20 different types of people. He's a fairy. He's a demon. He's like, he has all these sides of him. And I was like, we all are battling so many different sides of us every single day. Like, we are different people depending on who we're talking to a lot of the time. And he, in that video, accepts, he dances with that dark side of him. He dances with the light side of him. And then when he, you know, when he's intimate with the devil, I'm thinking that we all do get intimate with the dark sides of us. We all do, you know, do these things that don't serve our best interests, or even we all do these things that most people don't do, or most people say is devil worshiping, or whatever people are interpreting or saying. And then when he kills it, and then you see him kind of become the dark angel, it's saying, I am connecting to all parts of me. I'm accepting all parts of me. I'm no longer, you know, dismissing this side of me, because dark and light are one. They are not separate. They are one. They make each other. Period. Okay? And that's what he's saying. I'm taking control of this dark side, and by not accepting it, I cannot control it because I haven't even realized what it is, you know? So that's how I see it. Valente said Montaro song by Lil Nas X is really amazing. I agree. And then it says, call me by my or by your name. Like, I'm like, how y'all not even, y'all are so single-minded. Like, people really get on my nerves. People really get on my nerves. This woman was like, it's so harming. Huh? Who did it hurt? Like, who did it hurt? How did it hurt you? What did it do to you? What did it do? Valente said, I love the song so much. Meg said, I thought it was beautiful. Me too. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I mean, the amount of poetic representation in that song was absolutely amazing. Now, I can say, I think he really created that shoe line just to piss people off, to be honest. Because now people are really going to think that he's a devil worshiper, but whatever. I mean, honestly, people can do whatever they want to. Like, I'm so tired of people feeling like people can't believe in whatever they want to. I don't do it, but if you want to do whatever you want to do, like, I'm me, you're you, we're two different people. So I don't see how, like, I don't see how that affects me. Like, why even take that so personal? Valente said they're calling him a devil worshiper. I can't. Jared said, yes, he was definitely trolling and it worked. It definitely did work. Like, he only had 666 shoes made, and then it has like the Satanist star on it. I was like, Lil Nas. Like, You're so trolling, and the fact that he sold out in less than 1 minute and he's trolling even more, I'm like, you're a mood, because these people really be taking stuff so serious, and it's like, just calm down. Calm down. How is it physically affecting you in any way? They just don't get it if they did not experience the acceptance of the dark side. Yep. Valente said, I want to buy the Satan shoes badly. I hate him so much for calling them Satan shoes. Like, what is wrong with you? He really is trolling though. It's kind of funny. Like, people who are just chilling, you can tell they don't take it too serious. Is my broke girlfriend out to get me? Animosity. That's what Naya's asking. I think maybe she likes to annoy you, but like, I'm not sure she's out to get you. There could be a little bit of jealousy with the devil card. I don't think she's trying to do anything demonic, but I do think there's shadow work, like jealousy and stuff. The Two of Pentacles, maybe she likes the way that your boyfriend treats you, or like how well you guys get along, and how you already have a family and everything, or how your family gets along, like your intimate family gets along. Have you guys said anything about wanting to move out? Like, do you have big dreams or something and you've shared that and she's heard you talk about it? I don't think that she knows exactly what she wants in her life, and it creates jealousy. But do I think that she would try anything to hurt you? No. No, I do not. LOL, sorry, y'all. I needed to ask. I get it. I definitely get it. Jared says there's bigger issues in the world, and they're sitting here talking about Lil Nas. SMH. Did you see the picture that he posted? He was like, y'all really out here creating debates, talking about the man who wore this to the red carpet or something. It was like some weird outfit. He's really funny. He's really funny. I'm like, I really like you because, you know, some of the things that people say, it's like, it could put you in such a dark space. And I think that's why he created that video, because he's saying, you guys said just by accepting myself, I'm the devil, or I'm working with the devil. And in other words, just by him being gay, people are saying he's demonic or something. Like, huh? I don't understand that. Like, what? I know, like, even if you believe whatever the stuff in the Bible is saying, I totally get it. But if you're thinking that being gay is a sin, how many sins do you commit daily? Because thou should not judge is one of them. And you sitting over here talking about me for 17 hours about how I shouldn't be gay. So is that not a sin? Or just being gay is? She said, yep. Naya said, oh yeah, I read that. Jared said he's too funny. Helga said, hubby and I want to purchase a new house. Isn't in my stars. Oh, girl, I don't know nothing about no damn stars. You may want to ask Bahati Life, okay? Lil Nas X, high vibrational. That's why they don't understand him. Exactly. Like, people are such on a small mindset. Naya said, yes, I try not to talk too much, but I was on the phone, and thank you again. You're welcome. Jared said, do you do general readings? Yes, I do. I have a lot of pick of cards on my channel, and I also have $1 per minute readings on my website right now. I'm not going to do that forever, so go book me while you can. And that's on a Zoom call where you can ask me as many questions as you want to for the amount of time that you paid for. Naya says, exactly, it's the judgment for me. Yep, it's the judgment. Like, it's so crazy how people forget, you know, the things that they're doing. Like, why are you talking so much about this guy who doesn't even know you? Like, in a negative way. Why are you praying for his downfall? For what? For what? And then a lot of people are saying that people look up to him. He shouldn't be putting out this, that, and the third. I agree with other people saying he ain't raising your kids. Like, you cannot expect these famous people to raise your kids. That's not their job. You had your kids, raise your kids. Raise your own kids. Don't expect Lil Nas X, who's what, 20, 19, to raise your kids? He didn't sign up to be your kid's stepfather, like, or stepmother, whatever he wants to go by. Like, he didn't sign up to be no step parent. So don't expect him to raise your kids. Period. Stop doing that. And like the whole WAP and Cardi B thing too, I'm like, stop raising these famous people to thinking they're gonna raise your kids. That's not their job. Meg said, yes, Valente. I feel like Lil Nas X is an ascended soul. High vibrational is a perfect description of him. Yep, 3D people aren't ready for him. Yeah, I look at him as like a fairy, part of my fairy fam. By the way, y'all, I've been thinking about getting fairy wings or like butterfly wings. Let me know where I should get them from, because I'm just ready to, have some wings on my back. I'm ready. I just feel like it's so in alignment with me. So in alignment. What do you guys feel like you are? Like, what do you think that your soul is? I think low key, my soul is a fairy. Like, I'm a fairy soul. What do y'all think y'all are? And some of y'all are probably about to leave. You're like, what the hell is she talking about? Like, what would be your spirit if you could represent it as an animal or a mystical creature? What would be your spirit? Mine would totally be a fairy. Georgiana said, girl, I got some wings when I was little. Just love it. Valente said, I'm ready to be the crazy cat lady. That is so fitting for you. Can you imagine like a whole bunch of black cats? Like, you just name all of them Kit Kat. Like, all of you guys are Kit Kat. That's what I call the neighborhood black cat. I just wait. I just call him Kit Kat every time I see him. I'm like, hi, Kit Kat, and he runs up to me. He's a wild cat, and he runs up to me. He's like, meow, meow. He's all excited. I love his eyes so much. Meg says, Lina, I feel angel or ascendant master energy from you. That would be wild. Like, that would be really wild. Georgiana said, jaguar. Ooh, I like that. Jared says a lion. As far as I can tell on your profile picture, you have blonde. Is that blonde locks? A lion is very fitting for you. I love that. Georgiana said, IDK, but Lina's energy is so high. I am so grateful for that you guys say that, because like I said, I be trying. Okay, I really be trying. I was playing with this earlier before I got on, and I try to pray every day in the shower. I talk about my gratitude. I'm like, God, thank you so much. Sometimes I get so happy about my life that don't laugh at me. I'll be crying. I'll be like, I love my life so much. I'm so blessed. Like, I don't have everything that I wanted in life yet, but I sure as hell feel so grateful, because I've been in dark spaces before. Dark spaces, like deep dark spaces. I've even tried to commit suicide multiple times when I was younger because of how much I was going through. And to see where I am now, I'm like, I am so happy. I deserve this, Like, I deserve this. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be high vibe, because I've been at the lowest of the lows, and I'm just high as hell now. High as hell with happiness. Valente said, I feel like my soul was between a bird or a cat. Yeah, you're giving me like more like raven vibes or like black cat vibes. Like, just really bold animal. And the black fits you so much. Naya said, OMG, same, LMAO, but I feel you. Yep. Jared says, I hope to get my energy as high as yours one day. Man, it takes a lot of forgiveness. It takes a lot of getting over any dislikes of yourself, and more so just accepting it. And it takes a lot of figuring out what you love. And that's pretty much it. It takes a lot of daily work. Every day I'm working on myself. Every single day. It's like homework. And then I don't even know what I'm going to have to work on some days. But from, I'm very open about, my past. And when I was molested from like ages 5 to 12 years old, and then I finally like said something about it, I accepted that it was happening. Well, I have been saying something about it constantly, but nobody really, believed me, because it sounds so crazy. Like, why would this 50-year-old man be touching this little girl? That's weird. But when I finally told, and somebody showed them, like little kids showed people what he was doing to me, everything was real. It was like, I actually have to accept this. And it took a long time for me to accept it. But every day I wake up, and some nights I have nightmares of it happening all over again. And I feel suffocated. And then I have to say, I'm not there anymore. That's not happening to me anymore. I'm I'm not in that space. I'm the girl who got out of that. And although he didn't get locked up, even though I reported him and everything, and the cops didn't, do anything about it, he doesn't even have anything on his record. I survived that. And I made it known to people so that if kids are left around him, people know that this is the type of guy that he is, Valente said, let's be honest, who hasn't committed suicide at one point in their lives? Who hasn't tried to? Who hasn't committed? That's not funny, but Valente, I'm like, wait, what? Have we all just killed ourselves and we're still here? Arby says, what's your zodiac? I am a Capricorn. I think I'm a rising Sagittarius or Aquarius. I don't know. That's terrible. I really don't know. Georgiana said, I had a dream about Johnny Depp's horse named Tarantula, and it was big and scary, so I got to feed him with grass from the roof. What the hell? That is a strange dream. RB, no, I do not have makeup on. I have mascara, eyeliner. I mean, I guess that is makeup. And I don't have like what is that stuff called? Foundation. I don't be feeling like putting it on. However, I know you guys probably remember this dark spot that I had here. And the question. I've been using a vitamin C toner to get this to go away. So if you guys got dark spots on your face, use vitamin C toner. Jared says, because I've been through a lot too, and so far I'm doing pretty good. That's really good. That already means that you're high vibrational, that you didn't let something stop you. Like, that's already high vibe. Arby said, are Capricorns a sexual sign? I don't know. You have to ask my husband. Jerry said, that's a lot to overcome. Yeah, it is. And that wasn't the only thing that I went through. I went through a lot. A lot of physical abuse, a lot of sexual abuse. I even told you guys that I was raped and I ended up getting pregnant and that baby didn't survive. So that was a lot. It's a lot of stuff. Like, I really do think that I want to share my story like in one video so you guys can know that nothing should stop you. Like, I've been through a lot of stuff, and every day my goal is to vibrate higher and higher and higher. And I just hope it works, and I feel like it has been. Valente said, I meant to say, let's be honest, who hasn't tried? Yeah, I got it. Arby says, I'm a Gemini. Oh my God, I dated a Gemini once, and he just didn't know what the hell he wanted. Do you know what you want? Do you know what you want? Jared says, vitamin C works wonders. Yeah, it sure does. I did not know about that. I was like, I don't know nothing about no vitamin C. I do use cocoa butter and vitamin C though, so I don't know if they're both working together. Arby says, how do you stay strong mentally? There's so much that goes into that. I think telling myself that I love myself every day is a big thing. Like, looking at myself and saying, I love you, I want to take care of you, eating healthier, and doing my best every day and loving myself as I am is probably how I stay strong. And I have a great support system. Like, my husband, I can talk to him about anything, literally anything. And that means the world to me because it wasn't always like that. So I love that I can speak to him about anything and vent to him. Journaling is something that's got me through the last few decades of healing from sexual abuse. Writing about how I felt. Initially, I used to write letters to, him, Triflin. I'm gonna call him Uncle Triflin. He was kind of like my great uncle. Like, he's my great uncle. I'm gonna call him Uncle Triflin. And I used to write letters to him every year. And I didn't even notice that it was the same. It was May every year. Every May, I would write letters to him. And I wonder why that was. And I would be like, you disgusting piece of crap. Like, I hate you. I cannot believe you did this. I feel like you left your stench of molester on me and blah, 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 because I was molested multiple times by multiple people. And I was like, I feel like it's an energy that he just attached to me. Like, it's ugh. I was like, get this off of me. Like, I would write that in my letter. Like, I don't want it on me anymore. I just want it away. And now, as weird as this may sound, I think it became a mindset. Like, I think that he taught me, at such a young age, 5 through 12 years, all my developmental years, when he taught me that, women were owned by men, and in a way I had that energy on me because I walked around like I just do whatever a man says because that's what he taught me. Once I said I can do whatever I want to, and I'm not letting anybody do anything to me, because I would still fight, but I feel like I didn't have much of a fight left in me because I also believed that women were men's property, or at least I was. So I just had to walk around with a different mindset. Like after I lost my first child, I was like, no man will ever be able, I don't care if I gotta die for it. Like no one will ever be able to abuse me like this ever again. Nobody ever tried to molest me or rape me ever again after that. Never. Let me see. So I hope you guys can still hear me. Can you hear me? Oh, it says it's a bad connection, but I think it'll clear up. I do think that sometimes it is an energy. Of course, when I was 5, I didn't attract that energy. But changing my mindset helped me to protect myself. Okay? Helped me to protect myself. Not that I attracted it, but when I started to put that boundary over myself, that protection barrier by thinking differently, that helped me become safer, and it created a stronger mindset. It created mental stability in my life. So that is how I stayed strong mentally. How can we strengthen our psychic abilities or intuition? Whew. There are so many ways. One way is by telling yourself you are intuitive. We are all naturally intuitive. We are all pretty much psychics or prophets. We all are naturally intuitive. Start accepting that that part of yourself, and reminding yourself that you are. A lot of us will not have, just dreams. Like I have dreams before my day starts. I have dreams, and then I wake up and I'm like, I know what's going to happen today, or at least I at least know something like this is going to happen today. And I kind of accept it instead of fighting it. Like, oh, I don't want to see that stuff. I accept it. Like I had a dream, or I had a premonition that someone was going to pass away this April coming. And I don't know who it is, because sometimes I just see hands or I feel something intuitively. And I think my guides tell me so that I can be prepared to speak to them, when I go on the other side. And it's really a lot. Like I'm like, this is so stressful. Like I don't know who's going to pass away, but I know you're preparing me for it, and you're strengthening my intuition so that I can connect to them. But it's a lot. It is a lot. And then my family members have been talking about like death and stuff. And a lot of my family members have been getting cancer. And I'm just like, I can't take this. Part of it is realizing that some stuff like that happens. Like, and embracing it, saying that everything is a cycle. That some people are going to pass away. And when I first turned off my gift and I didn't let myself be as naturally as intuitive as I am, was because I saw someone pass away and it was too much for me. So you need to ask yourself, are you ready for that? And a lot of the time you're going to say no, but do you believe in your capabilities? Are you strong enough? How can you build up your mental stability so you can be strong enough to hear that or see that? So that's number 1, figuring out if you're ready for that stuff. Bye, Valente. I love you so much. Oh, wait, you were saying bye to Arby. Bye, Arby. Love you. Wait, all of his messages were retracted. That's freaking weird. Okay. But yeah, another way is to meditate. Meditation is really strong, and it helps you to build your intuition because you can learn discernment. Sometimes your ego and your intuition are clashing, and you don't know if it's fear speaking or if it's, your intuition. So meditation, or doing things that you enjoy, like walking outside or getting plants. Like I connect to my plants all the time. I just bought more plants and I just connect to them. He was saying weird. Oh, that's funny. Did you kick him out or something? Zoe is I Am Gaming Show. That's my husband. So yeah, that's how you can improve or strengthen your psychic abilities, by accepting them and telling yourself that you're ready for them, and reminding yourself that you are naturally intuitive. Oh, Valente said you've been through a lot. Why are you such an inspiration? I don't know. I get a little awkward when people give me love like that, though. Valente said, my sisters are taught the same thing. Always listen to a man. Always obey a man. It's tragic, man. Like, let's obey ourselves before we obey other people or a certain, gender or race. Like, come on. Oh, I hate the way that people are taught. That is why I love Montaro so much. I love that song. Because it's just so crazy to me that so many people can say because you're gay, you're demonic. And then he puts out a demonic video and now you're bashing him. Like, no. Shut up. Like, you say he was gay. You kicked him out of these churches. You kicked him out of these places that are supposed to be accepting. And then now you're mad that you kicked him out and that he ran to something else. Like, get out of here. Naya said, I went through that. My grandma passed away on hospice 3 days before my birthday. Oh, I'm so sorry. Georgiana said, yep. Hubby said, no. What are you saying no to? Y'all hear my son talking about something? Hi.
What are they talking about in this chat?
Georgiana, don't look at his hair. I'm not done. He said all your laugh or a your laugh. No, not right now, baby. No. That's you. Look at you, crazy hair, because you wouldn't let me finish. Boy, you better get that together.
You done ruined it. Come on. We came in here to chill and hang out.
Oh my God, bro. He's mad because I don't want to breastfeed him right now. Like, let me live my best life. Georgiana, I'm always talking about my laugh. Like, I'm so glad I finally laugh like how my natural laugh is. Oh God, this child. Valente said he is such an inspiration. Now I'm gonna be a Satan worshiper. Get out of here. Shut up. Oh my God. Yo, you're hilarious. A lot of people are going to take you very serious, though. Like, when you become famous, they're going to be like, Valente said he's a Satan worshiper. That he wanted to buy the Satan worshiper shoes by Lil Nas X. And we got to, what are they, canceling people now? Is that what it is? Canceling culture? Okay. I wonder how many people are going to cancel me. Hilarious. Nobody else had any other questions? That boy is still crying. He's still crying. Oh my goodness. Trying to see what the overall energy is. So the Page of Wands is giving me this vibe of really a lot of new jobs, new money coming in. Because, the Page and then Pentacles is like money and newness, and I love that. So there's a lot of new ways to make money for us. I see new money coming in. Nine of Swords is saying we are definitely ending the depressing parts of our lives, like the really saddening, because we're really embracing who we really are with the King of Pentacles. So I like that a lot. Valente said, Georgiana said, we gonna cancel them if they cancel you. Thank you. See, this is why y'all my tribe. Valente said, cancel culture is trash. It literally doesn't work. It only worked on Shane Dawson because he lost demonetization from YouTube. I don't know anything about Shane, except I heard that he was racist. And I'm like, I didn't see anything. I don't know anything. But there's a lot of racist people. Like, y'all would not believe how many people are really out here just racist. It's a lot. It's a lot of people. There's this one neighbor that I have. Like, she won't talk to me when she's around her mom. And I'm like, that's weird. And then I did have this one friend who I used to hang out with all the time. I used to spend the night over her house. And I always thought it was so weird that our other friend never spent the night there. I was like, maybe her parents don't want her spending the night or something. But you ain't have me over here in your racist family household. and y'all don't like black people? Because we all black. Like dark skin, light skin, we all black. So why am I allowed here, but she wasn't? Oh, it's because you're light skinned and pretty. What? Like, I was so confused when she said that. I was like, are you fucking serious? I should punch you right in your goddamn nose right now. Because I could have turned up dead. What the hell? Man, that crap was weird. I was like, I know she did not just say, and she was so serious. She was so serious. Because what happened was she got exposed because, you know, we had friends of all races. We had friends of all races. We had a Mexican friend. We had, you know, we had black friends, dark skin, light skin, whatever. We had a whole group of friends. And I guess, you know, our Mexican friend was walking with us and he was a guy. And she was like, oh, you can't walk me to my car. My dad can't see you. I was like, what? Why? And she was like, because he's Mexican and he's a boy. And I was like, he's not your boyfriend. She was like, but he's still Mexican. And I was like, I don't understand. Like, I'm not understanding what you're saying. She's like, black people walk me to my car. I was like, bitch, what am I? What did you think I was? She was like, well, you're light skinned and pretty. And I was like, yeah, this is the last time that I'll ever hang out with you ever again, because that's the most trifling thing I've ever heard. And I cannot believe your family is this racist. I cannot believe, I could not believe it. It makes a lot of sense because one time she did makeup and she was putting on like really light makeup. And I was like, do I look like a goddamn gay shit to you? Does it look like I want to be white? Does it look like I need you to bleach my skin? No, I'm fine, just the way that I am. Like, it's okay. Like, I told her to stop putting that makeup on me. She was like, you look so pretty. I was like, bitch, I look like a goddamn ghost. Take this shit off. Yeah, I could not believe that, man. Whew. I could not believe that. Naya said, see, these are the type of people that need to be canceled. These racist people and these people who are trifling. But yeah, Naya said, my boyfriend wanted to ask a question. Could he? Yes, he can. His name is Curtis. He wanted to know if he's on the right track. Sorry, he just got off work. Yep, that's fine. Georgiana said, she just kept putting question marks. No, this is a real story. Like, I cannot make this up. I will never forget that day, ever. Ever forget that day. You know what? I ain't even gonna get into it. Okay. Valencia said, people out here constantly Lil Nas X when racism still exists. Exactly. You also said, why does skin color even matter? I don't know. Maybe we should start looking at people for, you know, the bad stuff that they're actually doing instead of skin color that has nothing to do with morals. Nothing. I literally cannot wrap my head around it. Like, I've had racist encounters too. And I'm like, sometimes I legit be scared to go out by myself sometimes. And I don't want to say Florida is racist or anything, but I've heard a lot of racist things about Florida. And I'm like, I'm a little scared. Like, I'm a little scared. Like, I try to attract good energy around me. But even in Maryland, like, you know, I'm gonna be honest, when Trump became president, there were a lot of people who were mean. Like, and I didn't understand why they were like that. Like, someone legit asked me to leave their store. And I was with a group of, you know, I don't even look at them as white, but I had white friends that are considered family and stuff. And I was with them and the person asked me to leave the store. And I'm like, I don't understand. Why can't I be in here? Like, why can't I be in here? It's just weird. Zoe said, my wife is fine as hell. Georgiana said, your wife fine as hell. Valente said, she sure is. Let me steal her from you. Bright Love. Hey, how are you? Valente said, look up Black Lives Matter racism on YouTube. It's horrible. No, I can't. I literally cannot. I cannot. My friend was actually killed for being Black because this white guy thought that he needed to, let's just say this racist guy, because a lot of people think it's just white people who are racist, and it's not. It's just racist people who are racist, period. Okay? That's it. So let's clear that up. Racist people are racist. There is no skin color that is racist. It's racist people that are racist. But Georgiana said, "Nah, I can't take this no more." This is the truth. This is the truth. My friend had, once again, it's you know, he had these friends on this campus, and they were all white, and I guess you know, it doesn't matter if he was with black people or white people, but what I'm saying is, I guess it made the white guy uncomfortable, or this racist guy uncomfortable, and he was like speaking to my black friend, and he said, "Step aside," like like he needed to step aside, like he needed to get out of this man's way when there's a whole sidewalk. He wasn't talking to nobody else that he was with. He was just talking to him. He was like, "Step aside," and he was like, "No, like why do I need to step aside?" And then he kept telling him. I can't remember exactly what he said. This is a few years ago, maybe like 4 years ago. And he was like, "No, you need to step aside because blah, blah, blah." It was basically a racist hate crime. And then because he wouldn't step aside, this man stabbed him to death, continuously stabbed him to death. And my friend is now dead because that racist believed that he was more superior than my friend. And now my friend is no longer here, no longer living. Literally 3 days or 2 days or a day before graduation. Only 24 years old. And his life was taken because this racist person believed their life was more superior than his. And we're out here, like Valente said, canceling Lil Nas X. Just think of how cute and adorable Lil Nas X is. And then we got racists out here stabbing people to death because they think they're more superior. That's some crazy crap. So baby says, my baby says, which one of us does Valente want? The both of us. Duh. Georgiana said, "Nah, I can't take this no more." Naya said, "That's crazy. I don't like being around those types of people, LOL. And yes, this question is, am I on the right track? Is there anything I need to look deeper into?" Rebecca says, "I'm so sorry. You need to deal with it. You're a wonderful person." White girl talking. Girl, all you got to say is, you know, what you say. You ain't got to explain that you're a white girl or nothing, because I honestly feel like none of that matters. Although, okay, when it does matter is when you are a person who doesn't experience racism. You saying that or acknowledging that racism does exist and that privilege does exist. That's when it matters, when you can use your platform and speak up for people, you know, people who are less at an advantage, whether it's people who are homeless or it's people who, you know, are a part of the ABC community or people who are a part of a community that you are not a part of. Speaking out for those people, seeing that you have some type of privilege, because each of us have a privilege in a certain area. Like some of us actually got to go to school. You're more privileged than people who could not go to school. Some of us have actual grocery stores in our neighborhood. You're more privileged than the people who don't have grocery stores in their neighborhood. Okay, so using your platform and helping the people who are not as privileged as you in certain aspects. That's what it's about. It's not about, like, you know, all that stuff. Valente said, "I'm gaming show. Let me steal you from your girl." Zoe said, "My wife pimps me out." Valente said, I feel like physically appearance matters too much in this world. It's annoying because people only judge you for how you look instead of out inside." Exactly. Ooh, he did fall asleep. That's good. So Naya, let's see if your boo is on the right track. I'm not feeling this deck for him. I'm not feeling it, not one bit. Let me see. There's that. This is not the vibe that he's giving. He's giving more of like a moon vibe in the Mystic Mondays. So let's pull from Mystic Mondays. So Curtis. Six of Pentacles is telling me that Curtis is managing a lot right now. There's a lot of different things that he's probably trying to get into. Is he trying to start a business or like 6 businesses? Is he working and also doing, like, he has a lot of responsibilities. It may be too much, but I do feel like he can handle all of it as long as he's organized. That's it. Oh, you guys also have kids. Okay, so that's what's going on. So there's a lot with the Six of Pentacles. There's a lot to manage in Curtis's life. A lot of it can be overwhelming. Try to actually set aside time for each thing. And when you have kids, setting aside time for each thing, it may not happen at 4:30. Like maybe you planned at 4:30 to go for a walk with the kids, but let's say one of them fell asleep. You got to work around that schedule. And I think that chaos can be overwhelming for Curtis. Curtis needs stability. Is Curtis a Capricorn? Let me know. Curtis has some type of thing that like things need to be planned out. When things don't have, like, let's say that someone says, hey, can you come over at 5 o'clock? And then they text you at 5 o'clock and they're like, well, I'll be there like 5:45. That could kind of irk Curtis's nerves. Like, I know you're not texting me at 5 o'clock saying you're going to be ready at 5:45. Like, I'm not at your door. Like, so Curtis, you need stability. You need probably to keep everything down in your planner. Don't get too stressed out when things don't happen according to your exact plan. Try to be flexible, like leave flexibility time, and work with what you got. But are you on the right track? He's a Leo. Okay, Leos actually need a lot of organization. Leos, Virgos, Capricorns, they need organization. So yeah. Okay. Curtis does need to practice affirmations is the vibe that I'm getting as well. More positive self-talk. And he needs to feel like more of the, I know this sounds weird, but like a leader in the household. And I feel like someone in the household is making him feel less of a man, like challenging his manhood. Like, boy, you can't even handle blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like someone's challenging his manhood, and he needs to feel more like, the man that he is. He needs to feel more confident instead of allowing these people, who is it in the house challenging his manhood, telling him that he's not even a man yet or something like that. There's something like that happening. That's got to stop. Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all see me? I don't know what's going on. Let me know. Oh, okay. It looks like I can see you guys now. I am brave. So this is speaking to confidence once again, being able to step out of where he is right now, trusting himself that he can handle it, despite what other people are saying. I spread kindness. Not letting the things that people are saying trigger him to the point where he steps out of his higher vibrational self. I am brave once again. Wow. So it's really time for you guys to move out. It's really time for you to just go ahead and do it. And then, of course you do need to save up. I recommend saving up 6 months rent. But if you're in a toxic situation, try to save up maybe 2 months and make sure that you have some type of income that will be able to handle it. Okay. I am magical. Wow. He isn't sure. Maybe my brother or mom, I'm not sure. Yeah, Curtis, anybody, I mean, even if you don't want to be open about it, if somebody is making you feel like less of a man, then realize that you get to choose the type of man that you are, period. Like, nobody can tell you who you are. You tell yourself who you are every day. And you have to accept who you are. And sometimes it's you who doesn't believe in yourself enough, who doesn't feel like you're really a man, like who can take care of all these responsibilities, especially with the Six of Pentacles. You have a lot on your plate. And like I said, there just needs to be organization. And I think you should put yourself more in situations to lead. Manhood is so stupid, said Valente. I get what you're saying. Valente. I don't think it's necessarily stupid. I just think it's like something about toxic masculinity. Like, you feel like this expectation to be what everybody thinks a man is, but that's not what a man is. Like, being a man is whatever it means to you. It doesn't need to be, I'm the head of the household. You don't have to be the head of the household. Do you want to even be the head of the household? Like, aren't y'all both the head of the household? Ain't everybody the head of the household? All you need to be a man is being a leader, and that's it. I feel like all you need to be a man is to be a man. That's it. Like, that's it. Or to actively act like a man acts, I guess, or what you think a man acts like. That's it. I just feel like it's just a title. Like, it's just a title. And it's a mindset, I guess. So Curtis. Let me know, Naya, does Curtis read? Thank you. Does he need to get more spiritually connected with himself? Don't rush the spiritual connection. Never rush it. He's doing fine. He's on his own pace, and that's fine. He doesn't need to meditate every day. When he's ready to meditate every day, if he's ever going to be ready, then he'll do that. That's it. It's just as simple for everyone. If you are not ready to do those things, it is not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun for you. So don't rush yourself to meditate every day. Don't rush yourself to eat, proper every single day. Just slowly pace yourself into it. Remind yourself that that is your goal and to start slowly doing it. You don't want to rush it. But does he read? Like, I see some type of book. Does he look up to Nipsey Hussle? Let me know. I just saw an image of a Nipsey, which is funny because my husband is obsessed with Nipsey. Like, obsessed as in that's his role model. Let me know though, because I see something about a book, not really reading. I think that he should read more. I definitely think that he should read more or do audiobooks because he's giving me more of an entrepreneur vibe. Like, you guys being entrepreneurs together. Like, I feel like that's the energy that he's giving me. So right now, he's where he's supposed to be right now, of course. But I think that his goal is to be some type of entrepreneur, but maybe he doesn't think that he can do it. Or maybe he's giving you time to be an entrepreneur so that you can build your brand and then he could build it later. But you guys can both build at the same time. Valente said, hey, just a question for the future. Will people care about the TV show I'm making? I want to teach things with deities and gods. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. You could do History Channel. You could do Discovery Channel. There's so many channels that you can do it for. Nice said he's not obsessed, but he just got a great quote from him to pertaining to life. Look at your girl. I saw an image of Nipsey Hussle, and wow, he likes to listen to interviews, talks as well. Yeah, he should keep doing that, like podcasts, stuff like that. Listen to that stuff. You're learning so much, Curtis, and this is really good for setting the foundation of, I'm seeing the number 5. Is he 23 or something? What is the number 5? When you guys do move, there'll be a lot of positive things happening. It's like the universe is rewarding you for being brave enough to stepping out, even though you don't see everything yet. The universe is saying, you did this. I'm proud of you. But yeah, Valente, totally. People are going to watch this. People are definitely going to watch this. Every time I see Valente, like in my head, I see writing. Are you writing the show yourself? I think that you should write it yourself and then get it reviewed. Yeah, there's something about writing. There's something. Maybe you should do a deity book and then do your TV show based off of it. And that way you're selling books as well as the TV show. He's 24. He sees 55 and 555 all the time. Yeah, big positive changes are happening for you. If you want to read like my full blog on what 555 means, you can check out my website, linamystikoracle.com. It's in the description box, and click on that because I keep seeing the number 5 for you, and I think that it speaks to such positivity coming to you and things slowly starting to fall into place. You say he's 24, 4 plus 2. Oh, so this year is about family. Both of you, you're both 24, right? This year is about family. The angel number 6. This year is about fertility of ideas, coming up with new ideas and birthing a business, even setting the foundation. Valente said, yeah, I think the story is kind of stupid. I just need to refine the story. Then do that. I mean, if you think it's stupid, then you definitely don't want to put out something you think is stupid. Just tighten up the storyline, get it together. And when you feel in your gut that it's time to put it out, your head may be like, don't do it. But when you feel in your gut that it's time to put it out, do that. Like, I just finished a draft of my book. Finally, y'all gonna have to show me how to publish though, because I'm learning. I try not to say I don't know what I'm doing. I try to say I'm learning. And that is what I'm doing. So I'm learning how to do it. But if you guys have published a book or anything, let me know. So sad. I love Nipsey so much. We turned 25 as well this year. 5 + 2 = 7. That's a good luck number. So 25 is a good number too. You guys are doing great. I'm really happy for all of you in here, because we are all, this whole tribe is taking that next step in their life. No matter if it's buying a car, owning our business, loving ourselves, starting a relationship, even after our abusive relationship last time. No matter what it is, we are all taking these strides forward, moving our life forward. That, you know what is the energy of this year? 2021, 5. Oh my God, this year is literally the energy of 5, saying big positive changes are coming. This year, last year was us setting the foundation. And this year is us taking those steps. Love it. Evermore Soul said, you're glowing. You're looking so full of light. Thank you. That's weird, because I'm using my webcam and I thought it was going to look like some crap, but guess not. I'm getting a little green vibe in my aura though, which is weird. It's very strange. Does anybody else see it? My energy is normally not green. 4:56. Is that what time it is? Oh yeah, that's what time it was. Valente said, I'm moving out soon. Yes. You don't even have to say soon. Say, I'm moving out. I'm moving out. I'm looking for a place. I'm moving out. I'm getting my own place. Luana says, Lina, my life path is number 5. Get out of here, bro. And this year is number 5. When this year started, I knew many changes are on the way. Yes. Yes. So many great positive changes. Why is there hair on my leg? Like, Rudy, when did you get in here? He's wagging his tail and it's tickling me. Georgiana said, no, I want to say it was green. No, I wanted to say it was green. Yeah, it's giving me a green vibe. Valente said, oh, damn, he is back. Yeah, he must want some attention. You want some attention?
I left a message for you in there.
What did you say? I love Nipsey so much?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the message.
Watch out, girl. Watch out. Because you playing.
You should have sent me a super chat.
It's down here.
I don't see any of your messages.
Where is it?
You don't have a message in here.
Girl, hold up. Just hold up. Yeah, right here.
If you need the D, now is the time. All right, y'all, I gotta go. It's like, no. You're funny. I paid $15 for your calls. Georgiana said, bro, what is this? Luana said, I'm also 32 years old now. Number 5. See, look at that number. And I know every 32 years in my life, big changes are coming. Stop. Every year, big changes are coming for you. Okay? Claim it. Georgiana said he's ready to give the D. Make it rain, said Valente. Georgiana said bye. Y'all really do have to pee, though. I do have to pee. So, yeah, I'm probably going to go. Let's not make this, anything bigger than what it is. I just have to go use the bathroom. I love you guys, though, for real. I do have to go. It's been 1 hour and 40 minutes. That's out of control. I'll probably go on live again either tomorrow or on Friday. But I'm going to see you guys later. Okay? Bye, guys.